Right, this is the clan pack for the London Department of Public Safety clan. First off, we've got the paramedic car and the ambulance. Our medical chief, Dobson's going to tell you a bit about that.
Well, this paramedic car is a Vauxhall Zafira. It has got a beacon on top, so for example, if there's an instance in the airport. And when people are driving this car, they'll be wearing the high visibility jacket, obviously, so you can see them when they arrive on the scene. It's got bright lights at the top, obviously you can see where they're coming. And it's mostly used as a fast responder car. For example, if an ambulance can't get somewhere so fast, then you'd send a paramedic first to make it easier. Moving on to the ambulance, it is a Mercedes Sprint. This uniform is worn by the ambulance crew. It's got high visibility lights, and it's got loud sirens to hear you when you're coming. You can fit 2 people in the front and 2 people in the back.
Alright, once again, we're going to be showing the fire truck now. Our medical chief again, he's helping us out, going to give some information on this as well. Are you ready, Dobby?
Yeah, well, this is a Mercedes fire truck. It's quite short and nimble to get around traffic easily. The shutters on the side hold all the equipment needed: hoses, axes, the clamps, anything needed from RTCs to just general fires. I'll now show you the lights. The lights consist of 2 flashing reds for the back and the back, just to show when you've arrived on scene, for example. And also at the front, there's also 2 flashing lights, just for generally to create more light for the unit when they are on the scene. Next, you've got obviously the blues, which are obviously when you're responding to an incident. You can also turn off the reds if you really want to be. At the back, there is flashing halogen lights, I believe they are, and LED lights. The uniform that they use consists of this fireman outfit, which has a tank on the back, for example, when they're in smoky buildings or car fire, but it can be taken off when they're just generally not on call.
Okay. Alright, now we're going to go on to India 99, which is our Eurocopter E325. Dobson, you can give some information on it, mate, what it's used for, etc, etc.
Well, this is India 99, the Eurocopter, which we use generally for pursuits when chasing a vehicle and also searching for individuals. It's fast and it's very small, so you can get to tight spaces, for example through buildings. The Eurocopter can fit many members of a team. For example, you could have a person looking out for a suspect whilst the co-pilot and the pilot flying. It can be used to transport any type of officers to a scene if needs be.
Alright, moving on to the traffic support unit bike. We've got a superintendent who is in the traffic support unit. He's not in game, unfortunately, but he's in our TeamSpeak server, so he's going to give a bit of information on this. So, Bill.
Yeah. It's generally used as a vehicle to get places pretty quickly. It'll also be drafted in if there's a pursuit with another bike vehicle, but unfortunately it's not always the best, so sometimes you also need vehicles to assist in certain traffic stops and etc.
Okay, thank you, mate. Dobby, if you want to say something about the uniform.
Well, this uniform is the general biker uniform. It consists of a high visibility jacket, so you obviously can see it when you're on the bike. It's got tactical pants, trousers, so you can holster your weapons and everything safe whilst you're riding. And generally it's just a uniform to help keep the biker more comfortable and safe.
Right, next we're going to go on to the amount of vehicles we have. First off is the Ford Transit. Dobby.
Well, this is the Ford Transit. It is generally purpose is for transport officers to ride, for example, or prisoner transport. You can see it has 4 lights on top, which makes it pretty easy to see. This is the uniform that wear it. It's pretty much part of TP, and this is what the officers will generally wear. It has, among another hat, and also some other tops, for example, a long sleeve shirt, a jacket, and a high visibility jacket.
Okay. Right, the next next vehicle is a road policing unit vehicle. It's a Volvo. I believe it's a something 50, I can't remember. It's one of the fast response vehicles of the road policing unit. It requires a response driver to be driving it. Part of the road policing unit uniform is the one that Medical Chief Dobson's wearing here. High visibility jacket, obviously for when you're on RTCs or just in general on the roads, so you can be seen by oncoming traffic. Next vehicle is a Hyundai i30. It's a IRV, which stands for Incident Response Vehicle. It's mainly driven by basic drivers within TP, which is Territorial Policing. Again, that's the uniform there, which Dobby is wearing. It's just a white shirt, black hat, tactical trousers, and a stab vest.
That's a copy.
The next vehicle is another IRV, Incident Response Vehicle, or area car. Again, another TP vehicle. Dobson, if you want to give some information on it, mate.
Well, this TP vehicle is quite fast. It's generally used for transporting prisoners as well as responding to simple calls. For example, if there's a shop robbery or domestic disturbance. Again, yeah, it's driven by basic drivers and it's pretty easy to drive.
Okay. Right, next is the BMW M5. This is a ARV, which is an armed response vehicle. It's driven by members of SCO-19, which is the armed response force within Metropolitan Police. As you can see, what myself and Medical Chief Dobson here is wearing. This is the Sierra Oscar uniform. This is the uniform that all armed response officers will be wearing. It's fast. It's normally manned with either 1 or 2 members of SCO-19, and is able to get to scenes quickly as possible. It requires a response driver to be driven.
It also tends to be used as a Trojan unit.
Yes. The next vehicle is the BMW X5. Again, it's a SCO-19 armed response vehicle. It requires advanced driver to be driven. These are normally used as Trojan units, which consists of either 2 to 4 SCO-19 officers on board, armed with G36Cs and MP5s. Again, it's a fast vehicle, able to get through traffic. It's got the circles there on each side and on top to signalise that it's a ARV or armed response vehicle. The next vehicle is a unmarked Ford Mondeo. It's usually used by unmarked road policing units or sometimes Sierra Oscar units as well. Again, it's a fast vehicle. This vehicle is normally only driven by people that have permission by a member of S&T, such as myself, Smith or Bull. Again, like I said, fast vehicle, advanced driver, road policing units such as bait car operations and speed traps will use this vehicle, or unmarked members of SCO-19 will be using this also. Anyway, that's the London Department of Public Safety Clans pack. If you enjoyed it, there'll be a link in the description if you wish to join, or if you have any queries, I'll also put my email in the description. Thanks for watching.